Hey, Gemini friends, how's it going? Are you ready for another busy and interesting month? October promises to highlight some issues that need your attention and also bring in some good luck for you. The Libra full moon, especially, will bring in a lot of new, intense emotional energy and possibly a new romance or a fling. We also see you considering or actually changing residence in October. The more focused you are, the easier things will be, but your focus will definitely improve by the end of the month. You still get a lot accomplished though. So I've got the important dates on the screen now. You might want to screenshot that or copy that into your diary or calendar to kind of get a better understanding of how the month's going to flow. Okay, in today's video, I'm going to be tapping into Western astrology and intuitive insight to give you a heads up on what you can expect and how best to deal with this energy. We're going to look at your career, romance, health, wealth, elder, student, Gemini, and of course, looking at your spirituality and travel sector. Once again, this is my take on the energy, and because of that, it may not resonate with you. And if it doesn't, no worries, just pass it on by, and I do hope you find what you're looking for. Let's tap into the Western astrology for Gemini Sun, Moon, and Rising career. People in senior or influential positions, especially men in power, are likely to help your career this month. This may be someone you already know that you're networking with, or it could be a supervisor or higher up who suddenly is very interested in your work performance. And there could be some changes because of this. There's also a possibility for a raise, bonus, or other reward for work you've already completed. A yearly review can also lead to a small increase in your salary or hourly rate. But to be honest, Gemini, you're not really invested in this job. It is a job, and that's really about it. It's not a big focus for you, although it is taking up more and more of your time. And that's going to be an issue that you're going to have to set some clear boundaries about how available you're going to be for this job and how much time you really want to give them. But that'll come up closer to the holidays. Looking at gig working, business owning, and self-employed Gemini natives, this could be a busy month for you, and we see some fogginess or lack of direction as we begin October. So the first week, don't make any big decisions or commitments before you double check everything, and if possible, put off making any important business decisions until after the 15th. There could be a possibility that you miss something in a contract, or you don't fully understand when payment is due, or something like that. It's not going to be horrendous, but it will make things a little bit more difficult if you do end up getting into something that you're really not prepared for. We see the big theme for your career this month is about prioritizing downtime and sticking to boundaries. It's going to be crucial for you to protect your emotional space and your work-home life balance this month. Balancing personal life with professional obligations is how you succeed, because when you're overwhelmed, stressed out, and working too much, your creative spark goes out the window and everything becomes drudgery. Even the tasks that you like to do, suddenly you don't want to do them. That's not just you, that's all of us. And we push ourselves through it, everything just gets worse. Set boundaries before the situation gets bad. You're going to be busy at work and income looks like it's going to be steady, probably about what it was last month. There could be some income coming in kind of out of the blue from a job you completed months ago that you maybe thought they shortchanged you or didn't pay in full. Now they're going to pay the difference. And so that'll be nice. It won't be a big windfall or anything, but it'll still be nice to get that money in to finally close that out on the books as well. So overall, it's a good time for you professionally. Just don't overwork yourself because it's only going to get busier between now and the end of the year. So rest while you can, for sure. Looking at Gemini's wealth and finances. Income is about the same as last month, although this could improve around the 14th with a small gift or windfall. Or, as I said, someone could pay you for a job that you completed months ago. So it's not really a big chunk of money, but still, investments are up and down, and it would be wise to ride this cycle out if possible to see the biggest return. Also, be on the lookout for deception. A so-called friend could have something that's too good to be true and really think you should jump on it with them. And this is because Neptune is clouding people's perceptions right now, especially regarding other people's motivation or actually just bringing out the greed in people. Yeah, you may have someone try and sell you something, or you may have a friend or someone that's even related to you try and borrow money from you or want you to invest in something with them, even though it may cause a temporary rift in the friendship or even in the family dynamics. It's still not worth giving someone your hard-earned money for them to just basically throw away. Also, as Libra moves into Venus, we're more likely to purchase high-end luxury items. So you may be tempted to spend more during this time. So, I mean, if you can afford it, okay, go for it. But if not, just be on the lookout for that tendency and maybe leave your wallet at home. But overall, finances are stable for Gemini. Looking at Gemini's health. This month is much better for Geminis who suffer from generalized anxiety disorder, insomnia, or exhaustion. You will still need to take your medication as prescribed, but setting and sticking to those healthy boundaries will help your stress level. And we see that it's already easing now as you are feeling better and you are able to rest more. But this is only because you're taking care of yourself. So don't jump right back into everything full steam ahead, okay? Pace yourself. For those overcoming an illness or surgery, you'll want to allow yourself adequate time to recover and not push yourself. Physical therapy and aquatic therapy are favored to really help you improve your condition. Overall, you're feeling better. This is a more energetic month for Gemini, but it's important that you do rest, take your supplements and your medications as prescribed. Looking at elder Geminis, you may find yourself feeling more nostalgic or sentimental this month. Your focus will be on your chosen family and making memories. This will also help you navigate a truce, possibly, with a family member who has been less than supportive of your life choices. So this makes for a much more enjoyable month. The only warning is to watch your finances. You too need to be on the lookout for scams. The potential for unexpected cost related to property or children's education this month is also high. So that may end up costing you more than you had bargained for. But other than that, it looks like a good month for you. You're feeling better and you're having more fun. And while you may not really be ready to patch things up with this family member, it may be time just so you can move past it and alleviate the stress and just, like I say, move past it. So overall, a pretty good month for you. Looking at Gemini students. Your hard work is paying off now as your grades are much better and new possibilities are opening up for you. We see Gemini students could have an opportunity for overseas travel related to education this month. It could be a golden opportunity for Gemini students to network and learn valuable life lessons as they experience a new culture. So if this is something you're interested in, I would say go for it. This is going to be a life-changing event. Looking at Gemini's romantic forecast, singles will see a boost in their social life as Libra moves into Venus. Also, from about mid October to the 22nd is a great time to go out with friends, kick up your heels, be more social, and just go out and have some fun. And you really haven't been going out much or doing much because of work and personal responsibilities, and you've also been trying to conserve money. So this isn't about going out and spending lavishly, but still you can go have coffee with friends or go meet up in a park, go exercise together, find something fun to do that's not too expensive. And I think it will really help you with the stress and help you feel better overall. And while you're out, you're likely to meet the right person. You may have more than one potential partner. So, as you're feeling more confident and empowered, you could begin a new intense relationship. Just make sure the person really is single, as there could be some deception going on. And this will come to the surface later in the month or in November. So, basically, you've got more than one admirer who you're really feeling the spark with. So, you may have to really do some detective work to figure out which one is not what they say they are. But either way, you're going to have a strong connection to both of these people. So it's going to make for an interesting month for singles. The Libra new moon could also be the time dating Geminis make their relationships official or even commit to a life together. Congratulations, Gemini. Committed, partnered, and married Gemini natives, this month your relationship will be a little bit strained as we begin the month and could benefit from greater empathy and compassion. Your partner is going through some deep personal healing and needs your support. So be there for them. Be a little bit more compassionate and be ready to pull your weight more at home. It looks like things are going to improve after the 16th, and your commitment seems a lot stronger. You also are going to be more passionate as we end the month, and things seem to be almost but not quite back to normal. But still, your partner is not finished with this cycle of deep personal healing. This has been ongoing for a while and isn't about to let up anytime soon. So just keep that in mind that they are struggling right now, and you may need to do more and be more attentive to their needs. Looking at your spiritual sector, all month long, you're more sensitive and have the ability to read people and situations. Now, in the beginning of the month, yeah, there's a little bit of fog, but that lifts, and it's almost like your intuition and your psychic abilities will see an upgrade, and this will allow you to tap into your higher self and find a new level of personal contentment and joy. I mean, this is you feeling better in your own skin. This is you feeling better about your position in the world. This is you feeling better about life in general because you are back in the flow and you're back connected to the energy all around you now. You were separated from it for a while and you felt really disconnected, but now things are falling back into place, and especially by the end of the month. So you can expect vivid dreams around the full moon that could point to a career change or insights around an ongoing matter of stress. This could be related to your home or work, but we also see that you're considering moving as well. A change of residence can change up the energy, and it might just be what you need. Regardless, you're being pushed to release old baggage and step away from negative patterns now. And if you're vaping or smoking or maybe drinking a bit too much, this is a great time to give that up and really work on a healthier routine. You see old blocks disappear as you continue to reflect and analyze on reoccurring situations and patterns in your life, Gemini. Working on personal healing is favored now and could lead to more peace of mind. So it's really worth doing. It may be a little uncomfortable at times, but still, this is what you really want to focus on to be able to move forward. Looking at your travel, there's really not much going on. Geminis do have the possibility this month for overseas travel if it's related to education, but other than that, just some small stuff happening. You may take a road trip with your friends or family to the next town over or something like that. It's not going to be big, lavish travel. We see you pretty much staying at home, working through personal issues, and also trying to catch up on housework and projects while setting clearer boundaries with work. You do have a lot happening, but it's kind of behind the scenes this month, which is a nice change, and things aren't blowing up in your face, so that's always good. It's a decent month for Gemini. Not a lot of changes, but things are building. We're going to see a lot of new opportunities in 2027, but for you to make the most of them, you will need to embrace self-care, rest, work your way through some of these blocks and old patterns that have stopped your success. Continue working on your healing path, and we will see you doing much better by this time next year. I hope you enjoyed this mini reading. If you did, let me know in the comments section below. And as always, thank you so much for watching, liking, and subscribing. It means the world to me. I appreciate you watching to the end. Stay tuned for more videos. Reiki blessings.